Alright, hey guys, and welcome back, as this week I am back with yet another Radio Shack review, and that is the Radio Shack Sonic-controlled Lancia Racer. Now this thing's really neat, I think, because you don't see a lot of these race cars like this, because it's very unusual. They are completely controlled by sound, which can make it a little difficult to steer them, but I think they're a really unique idea that some companies went with, and mainly you see, Radio Shack and Tandy going with this, the Italian style speedster, the Lancia 138 sports car here, and you can see on the top that's the there's like a little speaker where it receives the sound. So like you push the button on this super controller, as it's called, it picks up that sound wave, and then it just stays in whatever direction that wheel is like programmed to go, whether it's straight or turn. So the motor's on, and until it's instructed to make another direction, until it hears another identical sound, I believe in its RAM it just stores that sound made from this until it's released, and then it hears another sound, and then until it hears that sound wave again, then it will change its course, and it's like an interrupter just from that little sound controller. So the box art's pretty neat here. You got what looks like our old friend Wheeljack, the same color scheme and everything, so you can see where the Transformers borrowed that from. The Lancia Racer logo with the racing stripes going there, and pretty neat. And then on the side here, we have the Radio Shack Sonic-controlled Lancia Racer. You control its course with sound waves from the Super Control. To operate, push switch on bottom of racer to on position, then push Super Control switch to make the racer go forward or reverse and turn. So pretty neat. Let's get this opened up, and we'll take a look at what we would have gotten inside. Alright, so here we go. We got the instructions here. Nothing too fancy. Just shows you how to install the batteries. Nice Radio Shack little logo on there. And then this explains it here. Forward, backward. So it shows like signal number 1, and then it'll make it do a reverse turn, and then it'll go forward again. Signal 4, it'll turn. So it kind of goes in a square, and it'll just back itself up, and then. So in other words, if you started like here, it would take you 8 different clicks from the unit in order to like come full, well, not full circle, but to make a complete square. So that's kind of annoying, and especially if you like were in like like a remote control car club or something, and you're like racing with this, which I guess you wouldn't be, but like I remember growing up, like I did stuff like that, and I had like some kind of a, I won't say bad, but I didn't have a car like this, so it was easier to race. And I can't imagine how complicated that would be to try to race along a track and just really get anywhere with it or do anything. But still pretty neat. And it's funny, like the controller kind of looks like one of those flashlights that you rev up the motor. That's kind of what that reminds me of. And then down here you got some information for the warranty, which I would imagine that has probably run out by now. Now, like I said, no year here, so I'm not sure when this was made. Again, like I said, probably early 80s. No later than like 85, but really neat. You got the address for Tandy, Radio Shack, all that cool stuff there. So that's some neat stuff. And now let's take a look at the car. This is what you would have gotten inside of the box. Let's take a look at the controller first. And this thing's really bizarre, like I said, and it's also very loud. Like, you got a big warning right there: do not click near ears. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, because that noise is really sharp. And then it says Radio Shack Sonic Control. So I'll do it like once, like all the way back here. That way it's away from the camera. Yeah, you can hear that's pretty darn loud. So that's how that works. Now let's take a look at the actual car itself. And there is the Lancia Racer. And it's actually a really nice looking car. It's kind of weird when you look at it, because if you look at it, the front wheels, they don't even touch the ground. And that's because it has one of these pivot wheels. I had a lot of toy cars like that operated on that pivot wheel. It's very easy and economical way for companies to make remote control toys without having to worry about putting a lot of expensive mechanics in there, and therefore keeps the price of the toy down. The stickers are really nice. I love that it has like these awesome Tandy. Like, I wonder if there was ever a race car that actually had the Tandy brand on it. That's really neat. I don't know, like in NASCAR or something, if that's something that ever happened. That's pretty cool. Got all these cool logos here, HF138, Ritax, and then whatever that says, something Italia, I don't know what that says there. Love the front of that. Look at how awesome that looks with the fins and the grill. Oh man, that looks so cool. Same thing on the other side. And then you got the nice back spoiler, the windows there. Then you have the receiver for the sound that it makes. And the Radio Shack logo on the top here, which is really, really nice. And the hubcaps are nice. The wheels are actually a very nice rubber, even though these, you don't really use them for anything. The back ones are really nice. The back, you have like these two little black pegs that I guess are supposed to be exhaust. They wouldn't be lights or anything like that, but still really neat. So overall, considering this would have been a cheaper toy, it's not really a cheap toy. This is still, there's definitely quality built. This doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart. Feels really well designed. And here's the battery compartment, which I've already gone ahead and put some AA batteries in. So we got 4 AA batteries loaded and ready to go in there. And I just lock that closed. And then this is, you just turn this on so you can see the back wheels come on. And I believe it's sometimes, like, it'll actually, if you make a loud enough sound or your voice matches up with it, like, it'll actually change, like, the motor. So you can kind of see how that works. I'll do that really quick. So right now the wheels are turning counterclockwise, so I'll go ahead and I'll click this once, and then they should go in an opposite direction. And they'll keep like that as long as I have this trigger held down, and then you release it, and then they go back the other way. So that's how that works. Alright, so now that we've taken a look at everything that you would have gotten with the Radio Shack Lancia Racer, let's go and we'll test it out and drive it around and see how this thing would have actually worked. Alright, so we've got the Lancia Racer all set up here. Let's go ahead and get it turned on. And let's see how it does. So it actually doesn't control as bad as I thought it would. Although sometimes I think it's hearing stuff that I'm not doing, and then it's just going in whatever direction it seems to want to go. But overall, not bad. I'm actually pretty surprised. I still think it would get annoying trying to... That's funny, if you just let it go, it'll just go around in circles. Probably would still get annoying trying to control it like this, but for what it is, it's actually not a bad little car. So if you guys enjoyed taking a look at the Radio Shack Lancia Racer with me today, and I'll see you guys back here next time.
Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and you can follow me at Facebook at King of Retro or Twitter at #8ByteBrian. See you next time.